Hey everybody, my name's James, and on this week's episode of Music Biz News, we're going to be talking about Warner Brothers, Tinder, and the latest things happening with Lil Nas X. First up this week, Warner Brothers Records is no more. After 61 years in business, the company has rebranded as Warner Records and debuted a brand new logo, which you can see up here. This has been in the works for a while now. You see, Time Warner bought the company in 2004, and as part of their agreement, they said that they would use the branding and name Warner Brothers for the next 15 years. Now that that period is up, the era of Warner Records is upon us. And it really couldn't come at a better time, because leadership and artist rosters at the label have changed greatly in recent years, and this new name will hopefully reflect the new direction the company will head in the years to come. Next up this week, Tinder. Now I know that that's not a company most of us think of when talking about music, but the brand really wants to be a part of the music community, and they're doing so by announcing Festival Mode, a new concept that will allow festival goers to find each other on the app and do whatever it is festival goers do when they meet on Tinder. The company announced this week that they have been expanding their current offerings to include Splendor in the Grass, a gigantic festival out of Australia that targets the teen market, which makes it a perfect fit for Tinder. The company plans to push this concept further in the coming months with a number of festivals all over the world, and they hope to further ingrain themselves in the music community. Whether or not it works and whether or not anyone finds true love remains to be seen, but it's clear that apps are going to be continuing to infiltrate the festival circuit for the foreseeable future. Our final story this week is about Lil Nas X. The rapper, singer, songwriter, and meme maker has spent a good part of 2019 in the spotlight thanks to his inescapable hit, Old Town Road, which has now spent several weeks at the top of the Billboard charts and has become a global sensation in a way very few songs ever achieve. This week was huge for Lil Nas X, and he had a few things going on that I really wanted to highlight. First, it was revealed that the reason Lil Nas X signed with Columbia Records is because he liked the look of the CEO's Instagram profile. I know that sounds a little absurd, but Columbia CEO slid into Lil Nas X's DMs and asked him if he would like to take a phone call during the first quarter of Q1. Lil Nas X reportedly looked at his profile picture as well as his profile page, noticing photos of artists like Lorde, and decided that he looked cool, he looked like somebody he wanted to talk to, and thus history was made. That goes to show that maybe all social media apps are not a waste of time, but a means to making the biggest deal of your career. Second, Lil Nas X surprised a group of students at a school this week after a video of those students singing along and dancing to his song went viral. Now I know you're thinking it's probably a high school or even a middle school, but this is something completely different. Lil Nas X was at an elementary school. I'm going to put the little clip up here in the window first, but then we're going to fill the screen just so you can see it. Lil Nas X wore one of his Old Town Road outfits and surprised elementary students with the performance of his hit song. The kids went crazy, and the video has quickly garnered millions and millions of views. And this just goes to speak to Lil Nas' understanding of the internet. Prior to becoming a hit songwriter with Old Town Road, he was making memes online, and he knew that there's a way to get people to talk, and it's through humor, it's through lightheartedness, and that's kind of the message that he's trying to spread through everything he does. This performance at the school is only further proof that he understands the internet in ways that labels and executives just never will. Finally, perhaps the biggest thing to happen to Lil Nas X this week is the inclusion of Old Town Road in the trailer for Rambo: Last Blood. Yes, Rambo is back one more time, and he's bringing Lil Nas X remix of Old Town Road featuring Billy Ray Cyrus along with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Millions of plays later, people are once again talking about Old Town Road, talking about Lil Nas X, and it seems like the heat behind that track is not going to stop anytime soon. The real question that remains is, what does Lil Nas X do from here? There's a tweet he posted online this week referencing the fact that his label wants him to release more material, but he has dreams of releasing more versions of Old Town Road. There's already at least one remix out, two if you count the Diplo remix, and there's rumors of a remix featuring Young Thug as well as other artists being in the works. How long can Old Town Road be ridden? I guess we'll find out in the coming weeks. Now that's all the time that I have for this week, but I want to encourage you to go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. I know everyone says that, but we have 3 types of videos coming to you each week, and you're not going to want to miss them. On Mondays, we do Music Biz 101, an educational series about making it in the music industry. On Wednesdays, we do Inside Music, which is a podcast where we talk to music professionals about their journey in the industry. And on Friday, we do the news. If you want even more information on the music business, you can visit holicsdaily.com. I'm going to put the address right here at the bottom of the screen, and that's where you can find tutorials as well as other news updates about life in the music industry. Finally, if you're trying to promote a new album, I would encourage you to visit Holics.com. They sponsor this show and they produce the industry standard for music promotion online. If you have any news tips or comments about the show, you can put them below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. It's at James D. Shotwell. The address is right here at the bottom of the screen again. And I think that's all that I have. So once again, thank you so much for listening. I will see you again on Monday and then Wednesday and Friday and every series of Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays after that. And until then, take care of yourself. You deserve it.